Bees Spotlight.
The dwarf neon rainbowfish is a small, peaceful, intelligent, beautiful, and above all, spirited fish. If kept healthy and happy, these fish will always be active and enjoyable, making them an excellent addition to any community tank. Dwarf neon rainbowfish do not need a lot of special care, but they are not recommended for new tanks or beginners as they cannot deal with stress very well. The dwarf neon rainbowfish can be somewhat skittish, so keeping them in a group of 6 or more individuals is recommended. Plus, the males will be inspired to show off their best colours in the company of their own kind. You must remember to tightly cover their aquarium as these fish are excellent jumpers. Dwarf neon rainbowfish have elongated greyish-pink bodies. However, the scales will light up and look bright blue and iridescent by reflecting light hitting them from the front. The range of blue tones is surprising, going from lavender to a teal depending on the light. The dwarf neon rainbowfish can be located in the small lavish jungle streams in western New Guinea, the Membaramo region of West Papua in Indonesia in Southeast Asia. They inhabit swiftly flowing clear, soft and acidic waters of the main river as well as surrounding marshes and swamps. The fish gather around areas of thick aquatic vegetation or submerged logs and roots. Dwarf neon rainbowfish are not picky when it comes to the food they eat. High quality micro pellets, flakes, granules and green flakes should be the primary source of their diet. Recurrent feedings of frozen or freeze-dried foods such as bloodworm daphnia, mosquito larvae, brine shrimp and tubifex will help the fish to display their best health and colours. Sexing dwarf neon rainbowfish is straightforward and effortless. Males are larger and display brighter coloration than females. They also exhibit a much deeper body than females as they grow. The male's fins will be edged in red, whereas the female's edges are an orangey yellow. The females are also more silver in colour. The dwarf neon rainbowfish is relatively easy to breed. However, raising the fry could prove quite difficult. You will need a separate breeding tank that is heavily planted with fine-leaf plants. The temperature needs to be raised by a few degrees compared to the average temperature, and the water needs to be slightly hard and somewhat alkaline. A small air-powered filter is also advisable. This will provide adequate flow and the oxygenation that is needed. You can also use spawning mops as an alternative to plants if these are not available. You will need to condition the dwarf neon rainbowfish with protein-rich frozen or live foods for a couple of weeks before spawning. Remember, you are trying to initiate the flood season, so feed more and higher quality food than you usually would. You will be able to identify when the fish are ready to spawn as the males will start to perform to each other and the females will become noticeably fatter. Now is the time to pick the best coloured and the healthiest fish and place them into the breeding tank. The mating couple will continue to produce for several days. To get this going, the male will lead the female to a spawning area. Here, the female will lay groups of eggs and attach them to the available surfaces of plants or equivalent by a tiny thread, and the male will fertilise them. This manner will continue until the female has run out of eggs. It is advisable to check the spawning mop or plants every day for eggs and remove them into a separate grow-out tank to avoid them being eaten by the parents. However, this is unlikely. For maximum results, this is the most suitable way. After around 7 to 10 days, the eggs will hatch. You'll need to feed them with infusoria type foods or paramecium for about a week until they are free swimming and able to eat foods such as baby brine shrimp or microworm.